Hello everybody, this is Caleb, and this time around I'm going to try to show you the experience of installing Nextcloud Server when Skype was, like Microsoft move on from Skype. I looked for some alternative, and I found this Nextcloud, and I got the opportunity to install this software, and I wanted to share with you. They have several installation methods to do it. But I went at the first at first I was doing it like manually, and then I found the web installer that they provide in in their GitHub repository. All the links in the description. So Nextcloud is a set of, as a quick uh, at a glance, is a set of applications you can use to collaborate. You can read the whole story, the full story in their website, and if you are into taking deep dives into the information, you can look for Nextcloud in Wikipedia. It is written in PHP, the last version, so you can get the new features of uh, PHP. Okay, I have everything in place. I'm not going to show you right now how to do that. Only the web installer experience. I have the web server up and running, the database already created. They have instructions how to do that. I can upload videos on how to set up your environment. There are Docker images, and also I found that cloud. They distribute this file, on their website, in their website. Again, link in the description. Okay, the community project, and it's all about for you to copy and paste it in your web server like this, and going to that URL. I already have over here. Here's what I already have in this folder. This is a previous installation from a month ago, no, days ago. But it was with a different method. I have used a different method, and as it did, you click on here next. Again, now one. Okay. It was checking the dependencies that Nextcloud needs to run, and you need to install those dependencies when you install PHP. Now, if you click, in here you need to select the folder. If you click over here, you don't get any feedback, only that this thing is flooding. You can get confused and click again and get an error. Okay, and then you will be asking yourself, so what happened? And you see that there are some files in place. Okay, I'm going to delete those files that were created or not completed. Mm. Uh, um, Set up Nextcloud. And also, let me see if it, and it says it can remove it. It was already deleted when we execute the command. Okay. So I went ahead and make a little tweak on the installer. Just a quick function. They very basic stuff, but you need to understand the uh, like the at least take a look to the file, to kind of improve the user experience. So I'm going to copy paste this file to the web server space. And now we are back to this. And I'm going to click next because it says welcome to the setup wizard Nextcloud or Nextcloud. Check the server dependencies, download Nextcloud and install Nextcloud. Okay, I'm going to use Nextcloud. And now when you click next, the Nextcloud is not installed. The selected folder. Oh, we didn't delete something from the previous exercise. Let's check. There was already. I will upload. I will kind of use another software, recording software, to point these things. There was already this Nextcloud, but it wasn't here. When we were looking, listing the files, Nextcloud wasn't there. So the process continued. It extracted this content, created the folder, and deleted this file. Now it is here, and now that's the reason for the error. So now we are going to delete that and start over again. Nextcloud. Oh my God, we forgot. I can't believe it. We need sudo. Okay. Now it is time for going again. I'm not going to edit this video. It is as is. I was about to go live, but I need to check some the microphone. Where is this thing? Okay, we are going to copy again the file to the web space. Okay, we are back. And also I didn't want this to take forever, but let us see how many minutes. Where is this thing? How many minutes have we spent? Sure, look, it was like 7 months without recording anything. 9 minutes. I better hurry up. Okay, next. Nextcloud. We deleted the existing folder from the previous installation. Now we click next, and we get this feedback. Now you can click whatever you as many times as you wish, but you won't be able to mess up the application. Okay, it is based. I was about to put a progress bar in here, more like visual, but eventually I saw like to be uniform with what they already have in the application. Okay, so it is installing, and between or among the applications that arrive or that you can install with Nextcloud is Talk, that you can use to make video calls, video conference, meetings with your co-workers or your friends. They do also have a calendar, and I don't remember at this point any other application at the top of my head. Mm, I'm not going to cut this downloading time from the, I'm not going to edit this. The video will be like 15 minutes, I suppose, or 20 minutes. I'm not sure if people are going to click the video to take a look. If you're watching, thank you very much for your time. Appreciate it. And let's wait for this to finish. I think a progress bar with some gouge will be more like, you know, more visual, like you see, oh, it's about to finish, not moving. But let's wait. I already did this, and I am kind of satisfied with the results. Of course, you can always take a look over here. It's loading. We can see what's happening over here. So it is downloading this file. And after downloading the file, it creates a temporary folder. Let us see if we can see it. Nothing. Thirty minutes, 13 minutes. I suppose it is still downloading this. You can actually forward the video to avoid wasting your time in this process, in this step. Okay. I'm not going to talk, so I can, in the case I decide to speed up the video, can do that. Okay. There was an error. Timeout. Mm, this isn't what? could be when we do have internet. We have this Atlassian. Yeah, we do have internet. I also have this over here, Association for Computing Machinery. So yeah, we have internet. Let's try again. And this time around, I'm not going to say anything, so we can forward the video, speed up the video when you know when trying again. I'm going to delete this zip file, but I'm looking for uh, because we already did it. I want to. My God, look at this! Look at this! Okay, I got to. Okay. Now it can't extract the folder because we already deleted 17 minutes. Okay, let's try this once more. This time I'm going to shut up. You're just going to be clicking, and that way I will be able to speed up the video. Cloud. You don't have to do this like be monitoring what's going on over here. I'm doing it because to show you that something is happening, that you can be like here waiting, and eventually you will hit the timeout error or the successful installation message. I think we're going to hit the timeout error again. We are trying to download this file, but it is we're going uh, to see what's going on. the latest version. See what happened. They are in the. We are trying to download this. You see? But this thing is not working. You can't copy. Use this. This is what it should be. So it is downloading the file. So I'm not sure what's going on with the PHP process. But it's taking a while, like 3 minutes, kind of. Maybe that's the reason for the timeout. It's quite low. The speed. Look at this. 11%. Uh, I should take the time, like using a stopwatch to measure the time, because that's why we are getting this error. Okay, you can look for this HTTP error, internal the 500 range error, if you want to take deeper. Look. So it's taking a lot of time. Let's do it again. Let's remove this. I'm going to use a stopwatch. Clock and stopwatch, because just to get an estimate. And look in Google what's going on with this timeout error and PHP. We can the purpose of this video. Look at this, half an hour. The purpose of this video wasn't to be a session on dealing with this technical stuff. It was to show you the installation process, but now I am curious about this error. So let's do this. All right. I have a stopwatch. It is now more like You see 9%. What is failing? Falling? It's failing and falling. The installation process is failing and the speed is falling very quickly. I didn't uh, measure the time because early this day it wasn't like this. I think I'm uploading this video anyway because so people can compare, the different internet speeds they do have, uh, and when when the when the internet speed goes faster, because in the early this day it was, I mean, it took like 3 minutes at most to download this, like 255 megabytes. Let's see how it was quite uh, fast earlier this day, but now taking forever. That's the reason for the error. When the internet speed goes, I don't know, it changes its previous speed, its previous state. I can certainly go again with the installation process, but I think it will, when we do have that video, that should take less than 10 minutes. I still will be linking this video so people can see, like, someone that's that have some experience will say, okay, this is happening with the internet, so you can have, so you are experimenting the timeout. Timeout 500 error. Well, we can take a look because um, and to see how how PHP deals with these connections, maybe I have to configure setting up something in the php.ini file. That would be a good idea. So the process can still be alive, even with this speed, internet speed, and this being this slow. And so the process don't finish. That's my, even if the process has to be like 20 minutes. Okay. So let us see what we found on the internet, while we measure the time to download 200 megabytes on the internet. So it is a 500 error. I know this HTTP, but I want you to show you. I mean, that long. Okay, let us first have a look at this. Now Google has these answers in place. You don't have to scroll down over here. You can spend some time here first and then go over instead of URLs. Okay, indicates that a server acting as a gateway or proxy didn't receive a timely response from an upstream server. We know that. Have a look. 28%. 20 minutes. Oh, let us see. This is the overall time to download. I left 30 minutes. 5 minutes already. 23%. Option server issues. The most common cause is a problem with the server. The gateway is trying to reach. This could be due to malfunctions, overloads, or temporary downtime. I don't think this is the case. Maybe this is the case. Network problems, network connection. We are seeing it. Have a look. Resource limits, firewall security groups, check the server. We are doing that. I think this will. I think live version of this will be better because maybe someone enters in the chat room the comments and say, "Oh, you can set up this PHP.ini in this way." Okay, now let's look. We know that we know this. Now let's look for PHP and increase timeout. Maybe in the PHP.ini. Okay, PHP. Okay, we do have this. They do have this. But look at this. Time limit 0. I shall do this in live, so people can see the thing. I did some live in the last year. So let's see Stack Overflow. There is this joke. Full Stack Overflow developer. Mimi. I remember some from the book. Oh, here it is. Copy and pasting from no, it was another. It was another. Lots of jokes. Back in the day. Okay. Oh, 100%. Look at this. It reaches the speed of light. But now that I'm here, let us check the stopwatch. 10 minutes. Let us read a little bit because we already have how many? How much? 35 minutes. I think there will be this video. This should be documented, to be online, so people can see different experiences and gain insights on what they are seeing from several sources. And then if we make another try and it takes just like 10 minutes, I will be uploading this, the whole story, and then the 10 minutes long video with a link to this video. Should we? Let's try again because it seems this thing is okay now. Let's try again. Okay, let's 256 megabytes in like 20 minutes. That's that. Okay, let's try again. What we have over here? So the folder was created, Nextcloud. The installer didn't, it wasn't deleted because these files get deleted, so make a copy when you download this file. And this zip file was deleted too. Let's give another try. And then edit the video for the people that is in a rush, in a hurry. Oh my, always the same with this. Okay. Okay. That's all right. Okay, set up Nextcloud. Is there no more Nextcloud folder? Let's give another try. We already detected the thing. Let's give another try and then read here. We're back again. Okay, let me because this will be, if we succeed in this part, I'm going to cut this part for the people that is in a hurry, 5 minutes, hopefully, and the entire video again in YouTube also available. So let's do it. So okay, we are going to install Nextcloud. Here is the setup wizard. It's going to check for the server dependencies and download Nextcloud, install Nextcloud. You download this setup Nextcloud PHP from the website. Links in the description. This is a community project. With Nextcloud, you get several applications. It is open source. Then you have the GitHub repository. And you can, if you're interested in how to set up your environment, I can upload videos on that regard. At this point, I do have everything in place. The database, the web server configured as is required with the permissions required. So I'm not sure if this is going to take forever. Let's try it. Let's click next. Nextcloud. All Nextcloud dependencies were found. Good. You have to install these dependencies when you are installing PHP or later, but it has to be there. They have to be there. Now we are using Nextcloud, the folder. Okay. Let's take a look at what's happening again. This is the file we are downloading, nc.zip. Here it is from this URL. But again, progress bar, it will be a better idea to look. The nc.zip was deleted by the script. Setup Nextcloud wasn't deleted, as I told you before, because this is like a new distribution. They updated this file, and I also put this this new function and this script. Hopefully they will accept the pull request because it helps a little bit. So Nextcloud is now installed. This word for Spanish speakers, install the software. And wait, this is another topic that I will talk later, but install is basically they put something in some place. And but in the past, okay, let us focus. Nextcloud, the folder is there. Nextcloud is not installed. We click next, and we get redirected to the index for the Nextcloud. Now we are in the realm of this folder. In here, index PHP, and they took it from here. They take it from here, and it is a good project. This is a project that is a good example of good software engineering practices. They are improving all the time. I took a look at some of the files, and they do it in a good way. So let's continue. My admin user will be my name, my password. You can use SQLite, but again, I did install MariaDB. MariaDB. Okay, so we click here and select MariaDB, and you have to have a folder called data. You can call it whatever you want, but it has to have the permissions required when you do manually. At this point, this have been taken care for you. Okay, MySQL MariaDB database account admin. When you install MariaDB, you get this. Hopefully I tried. Kind of nervous writing this password. Our database name is Nextcloud. They do tell you how to create the database. They do have a great documentation. They aren't paying me any money, so I'm not. This video is not. You know, but I always praise the good. When I see something good, I say, okay, I like this, and they deserve, like to be recognized. Localhost and installing. You see, this is the same user experience that I tried to portray in the first part. But they do have this. We can still make improvements. I didn't see this, and I didn't see the source code for this. I spent a couple of hours, 3 hours, I'm not sure, because I wanted to understand the flow of that file. So it is installing recommended apps, Nextcloud, a safe home for all your data. And here, since it's taking care of some database transactions, or maybe the internet already is making its way. Now that I open Atlassian, they do have some good training on agile methodology, on agile methodology. Probably make a video on that. Okay, recommended apps. Calendar, contacts, mail, Outlook, mail, Nextcloud Office, notes, and Talk. We are going to install Talk, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to test Talk because we are using the camera with OBS. 47 minutes. And still, let us install. I'm not going to install Nextcloud Office, no notes, only calendar and Talk. I probably should install this. Probably I should skip it because now we have installed Nextcloud, but now that I am here, okay. It is installing, this is a good thing. More time for us to wait. Hopefully you are having a good dinner. Some good meal. Installing apps. Going to install the calendar. Probably I shouldn't choose calendar because we already spent like several minutes. Talk, chatting, video calls, screen sharing, online meetings. And you can host this on a cloud environment like Oracle Cloud Infrastructure. I'm going to close this and we'll receive a good evening. We have installed Nextcloud. The next time you're going directly to Nextcloud, even without the index, if you configure this thing. But right now, let us see what we have over here. Okay. Calendar, activity, photos, files, Talk. These are the apps that we installed. We can call it a day. I'm going to click here. I think this is a good web application. If you want to learn some good practices, some coding styles, you can take a deep dive on this project. I'm not doing it because I don't know. Let's click on Talk. You have no upcoming meetings, no reminders. Start meeting now. So again, I think you can host this on a cloud environment and self-host yourself and have meetings with your friends or your team. I don't know. I'm not sure if this is going to work because of the camera. Well, yeah, you get the permissions and you get the thing. This is the thing. Okay, so this is all I have to say about this Nextcloud. If I host this web application, then on a cloud environment, I probably will make a video so you can host yourself and enjoy this Nextcloud. Of course, they have support for you if you need it. For the time being, I need to say goodbye. I'm going to edit this video again. The part in which the things went well and document for, I don't know, some more data for the algorithms, the entire process. Okay, it's good to have data out there. Okay, thank you very much for your time. Have a good night and see you playing the guitar and writing some Java code, some instructional videos on Elixir. I haven't forgotten, and a lot of ongoing stuff that are happening on this channel. Thank you very much for your time. Bye.